So now we're going to talk a little bit about the properties of a graph. So if we have a being positive, if a is greater than 0, then it's going to be like that graph that we just did. It's going to go up really quickly. We say it's increasing. And then our x-axis is along here, and our y-axis is along here. Okay, so the domain for this function is all real numbers, negative infinity to infinity. You can put in any real number for x. The range, though, it's not actually going to go below the x-axis, and it's not going to hit the x-axis. So the range in interval notation is 0 to infinity. Okay. The x-intercept, there aren't any. It doesn't hit the x-axis. The y-intercept is at the point 0, 1. Because think about, a to the 0 power. That's always going to be 1. It doesn't really matter what a is as long as it's not 0. And we know that it's not 0. Okay, because a has to be greater than 0. All right, so this point right here is 0, 1. And then one other thing I want to talk about is what we call an asymptote. So here's how you spell asymptote. And it's right here. It's where the graph is approaching, but it's not going to hit it. So that's what an asymptote is. The graph is approaching that line, but it doesn't actually cross that line. And so in this case, the asymptote is the horizontal line, y equals 0. Okay? Yeah. The asymptote's not always at y equals 0. So trying to rethink that a little bit. But this one, it does, y equals 0. Okay.